Hey guys, alright, my name's Brett and this is my brother Dan. So I'm 39-year-old, ex-police. I've never said I've seen aliens, I've never blah 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 blah. I'm a good witness. My job was to be basically an expert witness, as you'll see in the descriptions and stuff that we talk about. And yeah, so me and my brother Dan have decided to come forward to talk to you guys about basically the phenomenon that I've seen, numerous different kinds of phenomenon. We can classify them, we can put them in times, we can basically just break it all down.
Yeah, and these we'll get into that, but these were lucid. This is not a dream type situation, of course, to be clear as well. This is lucid when you were working, that's major as well.
Yeah. So this is, yes, fully awake, working, repeatable. Other people have seen this phenomenon and all the different variants of these phenomenons, but they now seem to be more visible and more active since I've been noticing them and watching them. I've seen repeatable, predictable, UAP phenomenon, which I could classify as like lights, craft, sprite-like behaviour. We can go into all of it.
Yeah,
clustering behaviour, dispersing behaviour, two turning into one, turning into two, and I am a person, and my bro. We talk about these things, we analyse them, and I'm 100% certain that the things that I'm seeing, with the other light phenomenon that I'm seeing, that are given a side mention compared to this massive craft thing that I saw, these things are, they are definitely a UAP phenomenon. So I work in a very remote area. I've already confirmed that there's no drone flying going on. It's nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
There's no civilization around us. There's nothing else to make lights. It's a restricted area in that only people who work there are there, and no one else is there.
Yeah.
There's talk in Australia of things called min lights, which are sort of lights that flow around. What the Aboriginal people think of them, because I've also asked them, the Aboriginal people who I work for, who know the stories, who I've shown these to, and then we've got this fact that they're showing themselves more. I'm getting them to be able to appear for people I'm taking them and showing them to, loads of witnesses. People who don't believe, and then they're sitting there watching these things going, what the hell is this? And you're talking about, like, if my finger's the phenomenon, you're talking about things that go like, they kind of hover around like this around the ground, and then they'll just go boom, straight up like this into the sky, or they'll come in from the horizon like this, and then they'll just vanish. But then you'll see them like they're a light, and then you'll see them sort of hovering like this, and then they'll come back, and they'll swirl, and they'll cluster. There'll be like up to 7, 8, 9, 10 of these things. Lights will be shining on, lights will be going off. So this is just a small part of this phenomenon that I've observed where it is that I work. So in the coming videos, I know I went into it a bit there, but we're just going to chat about each of these scenarios, when it is they are, what I've noticed, what they could be, what they can't be, because you guys can give us some ideas, because people will be like satellites.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, right? We'll go into that, but this is the thing too, like we said earlier, is that it needs to be made clear that yes, we're interested in the topic, but both you and I are very skeptical people and analytical. This is not a case of we're seeing what we want to see.
Yeah,
it's genuine anomalous behavior.
Yeah.
This is not Starlink. This is not satellites.
No.
This is not military drones.
Yeah.
It's not comets.
No.
These orbs, these craft.
No.
So
so we're going to have a real big breakdown into what it is exactly I've seen, in detail. We'll go through the phenomenon, and I'm talking like flashes of light from the sky as well, flashes of light that will answer you back when you flash them, from the pitch black night sky. Now, in 39 years of living on this earth, I've never had that, and now I'm getting it. And I only just heard about someone else having this experience in a recent episode of Joe Rogan, which is another reason why I've come forward, because there's just too much. I've been talking to my brother about it for a long time. There's another area local to me here in Western Australia where I've actually witnessed some of this similar phenomenon, and I've taken my brother to show him, because he's never seen anything. So yeah, guys, I guess that's why we wanted to come forward and join in the discussion, because it's come to my attention and my bro's attention that, like, the stuff that I've been privy to over the months and year and a bit, or through the last couple of years to the last months, where the behaviour's been really crazy, is some of the most like fantastic behaviour that is reported out there. So yeah, we've got to talk about it.